Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries. Aries, this is your monthly general reading for November 2019. Now I'm using the Grand Lux Tarot to pull a major energy for you in the month of November. I'm also using the Madame Mendora Tarot along with messages from your animal spirit guides. Now I will be doing your November monthly general reading with the Tarot of Dreams and Aries. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling several life purpose cards for you as well. Beautiful. You have the energy of the world here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Amazing energy right there. All right. All right, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Moon. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have Groundhog Spirit coming through here. Beautiful. All right. All right, Spirit, what does Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know in the month of November 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Aries, we are ready. Your situation of the month. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. Amazing energy right there. All right. Crossing you is faith. And your foundation is the 5 of Cups. Recent past energy. We have the 9 of Wands. Crowning you, the Magician. Your new circumstance is the 2 of Coins. What you need to know is the 4 of Swords. Your environment is the Page of Wands. Advice from Spirit is the 4 of Coins. Your outcome energy is the 9 of Swords. And I'm going to pull one more. All right, so that's clarified by the Ace of Coins. Makes sense right here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Give me just a moment, Aries. Okay. Woo, beautiful energy. All right, let's start here. So you have the World coming up here as your major energy. The World talks about there's a completion of a cycle here, and I feel like it's long overdue. I feel like this is something that you have been waiting on. With this completion, with you ending a chapter in your life, it brings about a sense of fulfillment, okay, into your situation. It allows you to start a new journey successfully here. This talks about that whatever you've completed, take those past challenges, those obstacles, the things that you don't want repeated in this new chapter in your life. Take that knowledge with you and store that in your inner well of knowledge. So when you move into this new cycle, you already have that knowledge of what you don't want repeated, okay? And that's going to help you to keep repeating any cycle that's you're not wanting to, okay? So that's why it's you starting a new journey, and that's why it's so victorious and successful. It's because you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot from those challenges. Just make sure that you take it with you so you can use it in the present and in the future. So very positive here. Now we have the Moon coming up here. You will be guided through darkness. Spirit wants you to know that this is kind of like I'm getting the energy of the dark night of the soul here as well. For some of you, you are being guided You have, really went through some challenging times. And I feel like you've been guided through it, and you are being guided through it at this time as well. And just know you're never alone. Your angels and your spirit guides are with you. They are helping you every step of the way. So if you do feel a little unsettled, or if maybe things are unclear to you, just know you are being guided, Aries. Now we have Groundhog Spirit coming up here. Time to let go. Some of you are holding on to something. Some of you are holding on to the past, and it's time to let it go. Doesn't mean you have to forget about it, but it is time to move on. It's time for you to start this new chapter in your book of life, Aries. It's time to move forward. All right? And if you're needing help, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling unbalanced, speak out. Talk to your angels. Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to your ascended masters. They're there. They're waiting to hear from you and to help you, to start paving the way behind the scenes for you. Now, the situation of November 2019 is the Nine of Cups. And this is a beautiful energy. This talks about, this is the wish fulfillment card right here. This talks about you having some type of emotional satisfaction that is taking place within your situation, some area of your life. This could be work, it could be love, it could be career, but it's truly something that brings you a lot of joy. Now you have faith in your crossing position. This represents the energy of the Hierophant. This is the energy of Taurus coming through here. This talks about you being very centered, very grounded. One thing I love about this energy for you, Aries, this talks about, for many of you, I feel you help others along their spiritual journey as well. You could be a mentor. You could be a teacher. Most importantly, I feel for the majority of you, this is you realizing that you hold the keys to your success. Where doors have been locked, maybe in your past, and maybe you felt blocked wanting to go down certain paths, you now understand that you hold those keys to unlock those doors. And you have the inner strength and that courageous spirit to move down the path that you're wanting to go down, where you may have felt blocked. So a beautiful energy right here. This is really you stepping into your power. Now, this energy can also represent higher up institutions, organizations, and religions as well. Now, I love this. So you have the Five of Cups coming up here in your foundation, okay? So this is what's moving you. This is what's driving you in the month of November. This is you choosing to see what's still available to you, what you have. Not caring, I don't want to say caring, excuse me. I want to say not focusing on what the disappointments were, what was lost, okay? This is you choosing to turn around here and seeing those two cups that are still available here. This is you knowing that you have opportunities. And this is you getting out of this mindset of feeling like you're stuck, or whatever hardship or loss or disappointment you've been through, being focused on it. This is you using that. It's almost like fuel here. It's you transmuting that energy of negative into a positive and really moving forward. I call that you really using that spiritual alchemical process. Now, in your recent past, you have the Nine of Wands here. This is the wounded warrior energy. It could have taken you years to collect all of these wands. You may have even been wounded in the process. But this talks about you understanding that inner strength that you hold within you, and you really tapping into that. Having that spirit of perseverance running within you and through you. You know that you have a purpose here. And this is you, persevering and not letting anything get in the way of you achieving your goal. Now we have the Magician. Okay, this Magician is in your crowning position. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. This is you using that laser focused intention and manifesting and co-creating your reality. This is you tapping into that magic that you hold within yourself and you understanding that. This is you communicating what it is that your desire is, what you want, what you're wanting to create or build. And you're doing it. You're rocking it, Aries. Now we have the Two of Coins coming up here as your new circumstance. I feel for many of you, you have a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate. You do it gracefully. I also feel for many of you, there is a major choice or decision that is going to be made in the month of November when it comes to maybe your financial situation. This could be you changing jobs, careers, maybe going back to school. But there's definitely some type of major change here that you're thinking about and that you're going to act upon. Now we have the Four of Swords in the position of what you need to know. Now most definitely with the Two of Coins coming up here, some of you may literally need to refill your cup, rejuvenate yourself, get some rest. But I feel for the majority of you, this talks about you going within, pausing and reflecting before moving forward. You understand how important it is to, make sure you're rejuvenated. Make sure that you meditate, that you ground yourself. And this, I call this energy right here, checking in with yourself, okay? Really going within. And then going from there and listening to your own inner guidance before moving forward. Now in your environment, you have the Page of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is exciting energy. This talks about you having self-confidence. Some of you are having a creative vision. You're having new ideas and you're acting upon them. You may be starting new projects within the home. You may be remodeling. You may be selling your home. For some of you, you're waiting on news, okay? This could be news of work, a career change. It's very exciting, whatever it is that you're waiting on. This is something that you have a lot of passion about. Now your advice from Spirit is the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins represents stability and security within your finances. I feel Spirit is saying at this time, you are laying a solid foundation that's going to be unshakable when it comes to your financial situation. This could be something that you need to get organized and start working towards as well. Spirit is saying you have complete power and control over your finances. And if you feel that you don't at this time, then this is something that maybe you need to start working towards. Now, your outcome energy is the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords is an energy of overwhelmed, anxiety, sleepless nights. And I did clarify this because this is your outcome energy. I feel for many of you, like I said, with this Two of Coins, you've got a lot going on. You may have a lot of irons in the fire here. And I definitely feel like this anxiety is talking about what this Ace of Coins is representing. Some of you may have recently started a new job, a new career. You may be doing something that you've never done before, and it could be causing a little bit of anxiety, overwhelmed by your feelings or emotions. Spirit wants you to know the Ace of Coins here. As long as you nurture this seed, there will be growth and expansion that comes from this. This could be a new business as well. Some of you may be starting a home-based business. This talks about prosperity, reward for effort. And as long as you put your time, and your effort, and you nurture this seed, this can bring about long-term financial success, okay? So, especially with the world here coming up, and with the moon, I definitely get the anxiety here, but it's time to let go of any fear or doubt you may have, because oftentimes it is a little scary. It does, anxiety does set in when you're starting something new, maybe starting a new business or career. because, you know, things are maybe you're unsure of what the outcome is going to be. You may be doubting yourself, and Spirit doesn't want you to doubt yourself. You are being guided right now. Even if things are unclear, Aries, you will be guided through the darkness. Spirit wants you to know this. And completion of a cycle is going to allow for you to start this new beginning successfully. Thank you, Spirit. We have school. Beautiful. Yes. You're on the right path. Yes. Counseling. All right. Let me take a drink. I am so sorry. All right. So we have school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Some of you may be taking classes. You may be going back to college. You may be just setting out to do something completely different. And that's definitely could cause some anxiety. Just know you're on the right path here. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Beautiful. Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. I love it. All right, Aries. I love each and every one of you. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Aries.